Hi guys, in this video I want to show you how I use AI in order to ensure that my live trading strategies are working as expected in QuantConnect. Over here you see my live strategy which runs in the paper account in QuantConnect for last 3 weeks. In the last 3 weeks it has not a bad returns and it has some holdings, some unrealized profits as well. But the real question at this point of time is how do I know that those assets and those profits they are within my strategy? How do I know that this is the stocks I need to buy? How do I know that the profits are within acceptable range and the losses are as well within the range? Because the strategy itself is nothing else but the code. And this code does everything. This code finds the stock in the entire universe of the companies, finds the right stocks which falls into the strategy, trades them, put the take profit losses, stop losses. It does literally everything for me. So I don't do anything manually. And as you see, just lines of code and nothing else. So how do I ensure that those lines of codes, they don't have any bugs? Because any code, it has a bugs. Even AI written code has a bugs itself. And everything starts with the actual strategy development process. Let me walk you through it. So the actual strategy development process is as following. It starts with ideation, when you're throwing ideas, which is going to be working, which is not. I'm using AI at all the stages, and AI is telling me what is going to be potentially working, what strategy I should test, and so on and so forth. Then AI is also developing the code of those strategies. Then AI is even backtesting those strategies. And AI is doing this ideation development backtesting process for quite a while. There's multiple stages, and in order to develop the strategy which has acceptable results, you need to throw approximately 100, 200 different ideas and all develop them, backtest them, and out of those 100 200 different ideas, there might be one or two strategies which has acceptable returns. But after you develop those strategies, you can't simply switch it on in the live environment and expect that it's going to be making you money. It is not how it works, because if you simply, after backtesting, throw it to the live testing with the real money, the most likely outcome is going to be losing. Because there are still bugs, there are still going to be edge cases which you have not foreseen in the backtesting. And that's why the paper testing, it is so important stage. And as soon as I switch to the paper testing, I have my own flows here. And as you see, I have a different trading strategies over here. That's all of them, they are live. And for each of those strategies, I have similar files. I have analyze, config, main, and performance analyzer. And all those files, they are AI generated, so I'm not writing them manually. But the most importantly is a main file. It is the actual code for the strategy. It is the code which you see in the QuantConnect. Uh, and then analyze PY file. This is the test cases for your strategy. This is where AI is writing what is strategy supposed to do under which condition. And then I also have this performance analyzer file, which is has the following content. It contains all the information about the strategy, what is the actual strategy, what the strategy contains of, what kind of asset class it trades, under which condition, how to run the strategy, how all the deployment fact for the strategy, all the backtests baseline for this strategy. For example, comparisons of the different versioning, different returns, Sharper ratio, drawdowns, recovery, all this kind of stuff. Year by year performance, strategy mechanism here, what to do and what not to do, and pretty much all the files about this strategy. So this is kind of the file which is AI generated, and it contains all the information about this strategy. And this file is very helpful because what I can do from this point on is I can open this file, I can put it in the new session of the Claude code, I can paste it, and the Claude code is gonna read this file. It's gonna understand what is this strategy, what it can do, what it can't do, where it is actually located in the QuantConnect, and what is the expected outcome of the strategy and what is not. And from here, I can say something like pull recent orders and analyze the performance, and to ensure that the strategy is correctly executed. I can write something like that. And what AI is going to do, AI is going to pull all the orders from the QuantConnect. From here, it's going to pull all those orders, read all these logs, and check all these holdings against the actual strategy which has been developed. And then it's gonna compare those results with the backtesting results and tell me, does everything matches an alliance as expected? And it's gonna do it very fast, as you see here. And it's gonna pull all the information about all the orders. It's pull all the mechanics of the strategy using analyze py file. So it's gonna run all those commands sequentially. It's gonna combine all the reports, and it's gonna tell me what is happening at any point of time in this strategy. Does this strategy working as expected, or there's some form of deviation in the strategy which I have to address right away? Maybe some bugs in the code, maybe some action, some behaviors is unexpected, or something else. AI is going to tell me right away. It's going to take some time. It's going to think quite a lot, and we can probably open it. No, we can't. So it's gonna think, it's gonna analyze, and it's gonna throw me all the results. And as we see here, it says like verdict is working correctly. It's gonna show me all the trades over the last days, which has been done, all the P&Ls as well here. How does falls against the specs of the strategy? Are there any deviations or not? And that's gonna give me the full analysis of this live strategy. And this is how helpful AI in order to develop your strategy. As you see, AI is doing all the stages of the strategy development. AI is doing ideation, AI is doing development, AI is doing backtesting, AI is doing live testing, and all those stages, they are done by AI. And AI is doing a very good job in that. AI is saving you time and saving you efforts as well. And if you want to know how to use AI properly in order to develop the trading strategy in QuantConnect, maybe you have your own strategy which you want to improve, and AI can do that without any hesitations as well. I'm gonna drop the link in the description section below to the My School community, where I'm gonna teach everything I know of how to use AI in order to improve and test your trading strategies using QuantConnect. If this is something you would like to know, please join community. I'm more than happy to have you there. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.